It's actually about how delicate you want to go on it anyways, because if you went hard, it always snaps and breaks and falls into a million pieces. Hi Elijah White, how's it going? Just doing a piece of Canadian ammolite demonstration. Getting there. And it's really hard to find pieces of color in them because once you start sanding, sometimes you find more color because there's a layer underneath it. Hey guys, how's my audio? I'm just checking because last time I had complaints that my audio wasn't very good. Like, can you guys hear me clearly? I have a mic on this time, so you guys can see it. Hey guys, how's it going? I got a mic here just seeing if it's working this time. You guys just message me and see if the sound's working. This last time, everyone was complaining about the sound. So, let's try it. Let's keep going. Cool, that's good to hear. Thanks, man. So, yes, this is very tedious. It only takes about 5 minutes, that's usually, and then it's more or less done. Let's see what it looks like now. It'll keep going a little longer. And this right here is, let's see if we can tell you what it is. This is 400 grit wet paper, or dry and wet, sorry. So yeah. Those are some of the other pieces I did night before last. Some beautiful colors. So I'm just kind of giving a demonstration from, yeah, it's fun. So yeah, it's very tedious. This is one of the other ones I got from my friend in Alberta, my First Nations friend. Very cool piece. This is the cool side though. There's blue, greens, yellows, reds. So yeah, very cool piece. Be gentle with that one because that one's not even finished yet. That one I may be working on for a bit because there's a lot more layers I have to expose yet on the back side. So yeah, there's people running around upstairs. I'm sorry about the extra noise. But yeah, there's this piece here. This actually is getting a bit of yellow and pinks, purples, yellows, reds. Okay, so move on to another piece of sandpaper. This one is 600. Yes, 600. So yeah, it's pretty boring and tedious actually. So let's see if we can start the epoxy process now. So I'm going to switch this camera around so it's easier to do. So usually what I use, see if I can find the box, I use ice resin and I use, it's a 2-part epoxy. And it usually makes, let's see if I can find one, clear. I also make stands with them for gemstones. Hands are just leaving marks. It is cool, and this piece of topaz I have kicking around for no reason. But yeah. Anyways, let's see. Let's get this ice resin mixed up. So we only want 1/2 part the hardener and 1/2 part this, the epoxy. And they have to be exactly measured the same, because if they're not, they don't mix very well and they don't get a very good hard resin. So yeah. Let's see. I'm try some. See if this works. Oh, that works good. I just used my garnet thing. So the cup from yesterday. This is part A, and we want to fill it up to the very first line. So hold this level, match a level on the screen, but that's all I have to do for now. Not this head down, so I can actually check and make sure it's actually exact amount. So yeah, I'm just still here. Ooh, crap, I think that's a little much. Yeah, I'm just trying to get this level. It's really tricky. There we go, that's good. Got it. So yeah, just doing the resins right now, so don't leave. Let's see. Right about there-ish. So yeah, I'm just trying to get this all right level of resin in the cup for mixing up. That's one from yesterday. So it's settle a little bit. I'm not sure if that's accurate. Which one's this this one hardener. I definitely want a little bit more of this stuff. This is the hardener. If it's not right, at least pick up a little bit extra hardener because these are hardened in. Okay, let's try that. That's better. I'm gonna mix too much up, but whatever. I'll make it work. Okay. I'm gonna stir it in, get rid of the bubbles. You can see the bubbles in there. It's all kind of swirly. It's one piece I did yesterday. This is the piece we're doing today. It's really hard to get good color from just without resin. Yeah, sorry guys if this is a little long and tedious, but it's kind of the basics of start to finish what it is. I mean, there's a couple different methods of doing it. You can take quartz crystals and you take a cab and you epoxy it to the top of it and then you cut around it. But I don't exactly have that kind of setup yet, so I'll do what I can. I learned this one the hard way, and it's not easy. It's so fragile, otherwise it just breaks and even falls to pieces. If you guys are stopping in, don't forget to say hi, and I hope you guys are enjoying so far. This is kind of tedious, to say the least. Very, very tedious. It says to stir for like 6 minutes, but I don't know if I want to be here on how long doing that. But actually, I can show you some of the pieces while I'm at it. I am making, let's see if I can show you. Don't fall off. There we go. So, there's this Alberta ammolite. Here's a better piece. Let's get the camera to actually pick it up. Alberta ammolite, essentially this stuff here. And I'm going to finish it. So it starts out as this. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take ice resin. It's just this here. And I make a little epoxy. And I coat it. Layering over it because this stuff is super delicate and it just falls to pieces. Like, see if I can show you. When you first get it, usually like looks like that. Nice big white piece. You start chipping at it. See if we can get some colors of this. I see a flash, so I'm hoping. It's a little raw and stuff on it. You kind of see the flashes in there. Probably not the camera. The camera's not the best on this side of it. Yeah, it's really hard getting anything out of it, really. It always starts in like that kind of a weird matrixy kind of piece. chips off into chunks. And you can't see color yet, so you have to basically chip down to the color. Yeah, this resin takes forever, so I'm just going to be doing stuff on the side while I'm waiting for it. Hey guys, so I'm just doing some Alberta ammolite. Just going to give you guys an example. Trying to finish some pieces. So yeah. Let's see. Signs at the bottom of the barrel, there's some nice ones in there. So I like to wash them off. No matter how thin they are, they usually actually make really nice pieces of jewelry. Okay. Ooh, this piece has some colors. Nice. It's hard to find a piece of good color. Always freaking hard. Okay, this one is actually worth sanding. So yeah, let's go sand this piece down. We can't see any colors in it, but there is. So it's very painstaking. I'm just letting my resin set up a little bit before we start. So that's why I'm kind of waiting for it to move. Dip in water. Always polish wet. Don't ever do without. Because that's how you get like lung cancer and stuff like that. Not fun. Oh yeah, there is color in this one. Can I see the blues and greens in there? Okay, I found this one. Usually I miss them. Okay. So yeah, this one actually is really good color. Just still covered in debris. give me a second. I'm going to turn on this other light so you guys can actually see the color because it's not very fair to you guys. Right, just cover yours a little bit like that. Right back. Okay. Okay, I'm back. There we go. Mic back on. There we go. Okay, so let's continue on. Hi, Michael Rubin. How's it going? If anyone else wants to join me on the camera, they can, because it'll make it a little more interesting while we wait. You don't have to if you don't want to, though. Just really boring with nothing else going on, so. I'm also a prospector here in Canada, so I don't mind this stuff, though. This all comes from my First Nations friend. But I do like tourmalines and all kinds of other cool stuff, so yeah. Starting to be able to see the color. Wipe it off, wash it off. A little water bin over here. And so that resin is looking really close. Wash it off. Get the sandpaper in. So I always want that. See if we can get this to wipe off nicely. Okay. I'll still have to work at 5 o'clock in the morning, so I can't be up too late, guys. But we'll try our best to be finished by then. Let's see. You can see it? Just polishing this up. Hey Ron, how's it going? Glad you dropped in. If anyone wants to live or join in on the feed, they can. But yeah. Getting close. Looks like my resin here is almost ready. It's getting pretty clear. As you can see from the bottom, the longer you leave it sit, the less bubbles you have to deal with when you do it. So kind of trick with the ice resin. It's kind of tricky stuff. Okay, yeah, this is that one piece I was showing you guys. I'll let it down so you guys can actually see properly. This is that one piece of Alberta ammolite. There's like blues, yellows, reds, all kinds of good stuff in there. So yeah. Wait, this other side looks like it has some color in it too. Interesting. Let's have a look. Whoa, yeah, there is. It's a double-sided one. Usually you start one side and it's just one side, but this one's actually two sides. Sweet. That's kind of rare. Interesting. That's cool. Hey, if anyone wants to join me in this live feed, just say you do so I can add you guys. I'll add anyone. Let's see what it looks like now. I'll wash it off. Just a little bit of color coming through. But this side has better. This side actually has really good color. It's like blues, yellows, greens, and reds. The thing with this epoxy is it takes like 8 hours to set up properly, so if you leave it like even an hour or half an hour, it's better to leave it like at least 15 minutes for sure. Gives you way more to work with. Oh yeah, very nice. Hey Josh. Give me some ice resin and some Alberta ammolite. This camera doesn't pick it up very well, but my one on the back side picks it up really well. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Right. Okay, we're getting close. I gotta be careful because this piece looks like it's about to start sliding around. No, I do not want that to start happening. Yeah, getting close. Getting really close. This resin is getting nice and clean. Not very many bubbles. Good consistency. It's always what I'm looking for. So if you don't mix it enough, it starts like the bottom will actually be like runny. And then you know you didn't mix enough time before. And then you usually have like soft spots on the resin. Oh, I can always polish the backside more once the front side's done. So yeah. I'm doing these two pieces tonight. See what it looks like. There's that side. Just water. This one is 600. Not sure you guys can see, it probably looks backwards on the camera, but yeah, it's 600. And I started out with 400. So if you guys want a good trick, if you take tape, see how it looks tapered like that? That's because I threw a layer of tape on the edge. Makes the piece of sandpaper last like way longer. You go to the automotive section in like Canadian Tire or Walmart or any of the big like stores, hardware stores, anything that does like auto body, they should have wet dry sandpaper. It means you can use it with water and dry, and it works amazing because it's like the same stuff you use with your lacquer equipment. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I think we're like getting close. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Resin's not quite how I like it yet, so we're a little bit. This stone's too nice to rush, so I mean, I could have rather rushed with the other one because it's not as nice, but still I don't want to do that. Oh yes, very nice. So yeah, what is everyone's day looking like today? Was it like really good or really bad? Mine was pretty bad. I work at McDonald's and I had a lot of rushes today and it's pretty busy, so it was a pretty tough day. But I survived. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. This is the back side so I could see the color through. I was trying to polish for this side. So I guess I got lucky here, that's for sure. As you guys can see, the resin is getting really close. See how clear that is? Nice white consistency, which is good, because I don't want it too colorful of yellow, because if you get too much yellow in there, it's really hard to sanding your black color. Like these ones here. You can't see there's a bit of yellow in this color. These are ice resin. So yeah. So if anyone wants any rough pieces or if they want any like finished pieces, just leave a comment in here and I'll get back to you guys what kind of piece you want. So yeah. Actually, if you guys want anything, just PM me and I'll send you pictures of all the stuff I have and prices. So yeah, that's probably the easiest way of doing it. Because my prices can range from like, we'll say from like $15 all the way up to like $35. I have a couple pieces that will be worth like $60, but they take a lot of work. As you can see, this one looked like this when I started. See, I was just white like that. I peeled a couple layers off of it. And now it looks like that. That was better. Yeah, it's too much smudgy on it. Wash it off, too much smudges. Yeah, there we go. Nice metallic kind of color. Cool. So I actually really only got into this like this last week or two because I haven't really done this much of it, but I'm a bit of an artist and have a bit of a hand up doing finishing really weird stuff. I'm usually really good at doing really delicate stuff like this. So. Like I also like doing spin casting silver pendants and jewelry and rings and stuff like that. They're all less tedious, but this is still pretty tedious. So this is very tedious. Okay, this one is ready. Sweet. Okay. So what I find works the best is get yourself some silicone. Nice cube molds. Put it upside down, and actually these little flat plates you can put epoxy to, and it holds it really good. And you can actually double-side it in. So you can put a little layer of epoxy on the bottom and a little bit on top, and it coats the whole entire thing. So it's pretty sweet. Let's get my sheets all wiped off. I think my hands are all coated in that dust. Always hard getting that off. Let's wipe it off your shirt or cloth. I don't have my cloth on me right now. I do have a jeweler's cloth somewhere, but I don't feel like using it. So, turn around. We're going to show you. Wait, you can see the color now because it's better camera on the side. Bit of a flash on that one. Where's the other piece I did? I guess this one, yes, was. So we'll do these two for now. And I'll probably do a few more after I'm done the side feed, but I don't want to bore you guys too much. It takes too much work to do. Such a short amount of time. So this is kind of the trick with it. So you're very patient and loving with your piece because it's very, very tedious. So you want to drizzle some down, get just a little bit on there, and then you should take it, get a nice even layer piece. Make sure you like smooth the bubbles down, let them roll down. See, I actually don't need very much to get the bottom coated a little bit. Go like that, it should stay. And I want this on top. Let's go like that. Cha-cha-cha, like that. Now the bottom will have a layer on it. So do it back on. And we got a good view from here. Pour it down. This part is tedious because you have to actually get it really, not very much on. Let me actually use my eyes to see this because it doesn't work very well. There we go, got a good angle. Gently smooth it on. Slow breathing. Because if you get little waves in there, you want it really completely smooth and stable. Oh, I missed. Almost almost like that. Yep, just like that. Sweet. Just like that. See all the colors in there now? That's how it will finish. There's blues, greens, yellows, and reds. And that, my friends, is how you do it. So this piece here, off this side, we'll do both sides too, just because it's easier to finish later on. Nice thin layer. Always get rid of those little chips. That, pick it up, put it right there. That, try not to get any hands because the stuff is kind of toxic in its natural form. Oh, there's more colors, and you can see how you see that blue kind of flashing through there. That means somewhere in the stone there's better colors. That's insane. On the sides, isn't that kind of cool? This piece will be easier to finish if it's has some on the sides too, so that's why I do that. Pull some more colors too. Okay. Now, because it's all bubbled, actually, that'll look cool actually if I leave it like that. It's gotta make sure there's no bubbles in it. Yeah, there is. So, if there's no bubbles, you can leave it, but if there's bubbles, then you pretty much have to go like that to get rid of them. That's why I like these things, because this actually all comes off after the fact. Because silicone, you just peel it and it goes pop. That's why I always love using silicone for this type of stuff. Let's just say I had a really good art teacher in school. This is kind of like painting, but way overrated. Sweet. See the red? That turns green. That's what it'll be like when it's finished. Okay. Now I'll take my Dremel along or sandpaper and clean up the edges. That piece will be beautiful. Listen. You almost need a paintbrush for this part. Trying to get a little nicks and edges. This is what I like to call a true freeform cab, because it's really hard to get anything like this on the market today. This is kind of a controlled stuff, because all it is like really old fossils, like a type of octopus type of squid thingy / shell. It's pretty cool. It's prehistoric. So yeah, that's kind of, just double check for bubbles. Oh, there's one right there. So whenever there's bubbles, it always degrades it. You don't ever want bubbles. Yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and if you ever have any questions on methods and how-tos, please PM. And yeah, anyone that wants any pieces for their collection, a piece like this will start at like, let's say $20, Nice beautiful piece of Albertan ammolite. I have all the paperwork to go along with it, so it will be legal. Because a lot of people, they buy and sell this stuff, but they don't actually have the appropriate paperwork. And if the government finds out, they can take it away. No, it's not chemicals, it's ice resin. It's for Alberta ammolite, which is a type of fossil. And it's the way to protect it, because if you don't, it's like super, super delicate. It's kind of like this, and it just flakes off. It's little tiny flakes. And it comes in different sizes, so there's a couple different methods of doing it, but this is like 1 out of 5 methods. So like there's some really wonky ones, like they'll try baking this stuff into it, and it's like the chemicals and the, like you basically create a chemical because there's lots of fumes and stuff because it's coming off the plastic. So there's, you have to be careful. And there's another method too where you take like quartz crystals and you take like a cap of quartz. This isn't quartz, this is plastic obviously, and you like put it on top of the stone and then you cut it around it. So it's almost completely natural. That's one form. So yeah. Yeah, no problem, Josh. This is kind of what I've been up to lately. And it is a ton of fun to do, like especially in border your skull. And I will be selling rough pieces too, but they can only be sold in the purpose of making jewelry. So that's kind of how that Canadian law works. So, yep. Anyways, if you guys are interested in any pieces, please PM and I'll get in contact with you and make some good deals. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna end now.